Good afternoon and salutations. My name is Calypso, and welcome back to Mobile Suit Gundam: The Witch from Mercury. So, they're engaged, everything is great, we're happy, and nothing bad is gonna happen in the series. Alright, let's get going. I'm expecting a rematch. Maybe it's not this episode, maybe it is, but expecting a rematch to come soon with Guel. I'm expecting it to be more difficult for Suletta. Okay, here's what I've noticed. Do not say anything about my speculations in the comments at all. Okay, here's what I've noticed. There's a certain time. Now, it's kind of hard because I'm basing this on, and you'll see what I'm talking about, based on, how the characters look, how their ages are, and anime can sometimes obfuscate that. I get a sense of the time scale between Eri, let's go with here, Eri to Suletta. Of course, those are two different names, but, like, something's going on with that. Are they the same person, or are they not? That's what I'm talking about. And so, if they're the same person, then I'm seeing a I get a sense of the amount of time that's passed between their two relative ages, right? But then I'm also noticing the timescale between Delling, I think his name was, from episode 0 to episode 1. And that feels like it's longer. Maybe he just grayed really early, and maybe stress got to him or something, and he's just like that. But are Suletta and Eri different people? Is Suletta a different, like, a second daughter that, their mom had? What happened to Eri? Where is Eri? Why is Suletta's Gundam named Ariel, which sounds like Eri? Am I just making shit up? I'm not crazy, right? That's a little suspicious, I think. Oh no! Oh, what? Oh, hi, Sky. You haven't been on camera. I'm sorry, I gotta show you off, because you're very pretty. I know you don't like being held. This is Sky, she's trapped in here with me. I'm gonna let her out. For a baby. Okay. Okay. Didn't know there were any cats in here. What was I talking about? So, really fucked up, what if the Gundam is Eri? Because, like, there was a thing with, there was, like, a more physical, intimate even, connection between the Gundam mobile suits and with their pilots. And, I don't know. I don't know, there's something going on. There's a lot of theories going through my head of what could be going on, but I guess we'll just have to find out. Oh, this was a long intro for me. Let's just get going. If you're so inclined, you can check out the Patreon and Ko-fi linked in the description if you want to support me and if you're able to. And if so, I would appreciate it. Alright, see y'all over there. Welcome back. Oh, I like this. I really like Miorine. Her the rebelliousness, stubbornness, the very righteous anger is just amazing. I love her so much. How she is doing everything in her power to make what she wants happen. It's fantastic. Very different from Anthe. Although Anthe is like puts a little bit of little seeds of rebellion here and there at the right moment, but Murine just tries and tries and tries, and it's gonna pay off. But also, this Lady Prospera, who is like, I mean, my immediate guess is that it's Aries' mom, possibly also Soletta's mom. But like, I don't know. They said her mother was stationed on Lagrange 1. Lagrange point is just like a special position in orbit, right? Or something like that? I don't remember. So a Lagrange of somewhere? Like, of Mercury? I don't know. Or no, it's in orbit of... Maybe it's in Earth. It's a position in Earth's orbit relative to where Earth is, right? So it's like a satellite of the sun. Fuck. Okay, hold on. Okay. Lagrange points are points of equilibrium for small mass objects under the gravitational influence of two massive orbiting bodies. Okay. So there's Lagrange points in the Sun-Earth system, not to scale. Earth's orbit here is counterclockwise. You're not seeing this. There's 5 points. I think they said Lagrange 1. So if it's Earth and the Sun that they're talking about, then that's where she is. But it might be the Sun and Mercury. I wonder if it follows. I would like to see wait, is a Lagrange point 1 from Mercury even possible? Wouldn't it be too close and it would be really hot? I don't... Huh. Well, there might not even be Lagrange 1, I don't know. Oh, I think I should look up, what those, what the reading was, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Okay. Oh, are we back? Yeah, we're back. Okay. It says, something that vanishes for they are both principle of sufficient reason in all its forms, and lie outside the relations of which are imposed by it. They may be compared to the rainbow and the sun, which have no part in the constant movement and succession of the falling drops. Therefore, if, for example, I contemplate a tree aesthetically, i.e., with artistic eyes, and thus recognize not it but its idea, it becomes at once of no consequence whether it is this tree or its predecessor which flourished 1,000 years ago, and whether the observer is this individual or any other that lives anywhere and at any time. The particular thing and the knowing individual are abolished with the principle of sufficient reason, and there remains nothing but the idea and the pure subject of knowing. Together constitute the adequate objectivity of will at this grade. And the idea dispenses not only with time but also with space, for the idea is proper. For the idea proper is not this special form which appears before me, but its expression, its pure significance, its inner being, which discloses itself to me and appeals to me, which may be quite the same through the spatial relations of its form, be very different. Since on the one hand, every given thing may be observed in a purely objective manner and apart from all relations, and since on the other hand, the will manifests itself in everything at some grade of its objectivity, so that everything is the expression of an idea, it follows that everything is also beautiful. That even the most insignificant things admit of pure objective and, page 272, will-less contemplation, and thus prove that they are beautiful, is shown by what was said in this reference about the Dutch pictures of still life. Example 38? Is that example? But one thing is more beautiful than another, because it makes this pure objective contemplation easier. It lends itself to it, and so to speak even compels it, and then we call it very beautiful. This is the case sometimes being as an individual thing. It expresses in its purity the idea of its species by the very distinct, clearly defined, and significant relations of its parts, and also fully revealed that idea through the completeness of all the possible expressions in its species united in it, so that it makes the transition. Alright, so it's like an aesthetics thing, like it's like an aesthetic philosophy kind of thing, but the philosophy is very, it mentioned idea a lot over and over again, but it's very idealist. It said this thing about, I contemplate a tree aesthetically, and thus recognize not it, but its idea. It becomes at once of no consequence, whether it is this tree, blah blah blah. The particular thing and the knowing individual are abolished the principle of sufficient reason. That's very idealist and completely antithetical to how I see the world and how I choose to analyze it. I am a materialist. The fact that it is a tree, and thinking about what real people actually do with a tree in real life is more important to me than the I don't know what, like this platonic ideal of a tree. I don't know. I don't understand it. Now, where's the other thing that had a? I think it was during a Miura in it. I hope I can find it. Also, if that's an actual like written philosophy by a real person, does anyone know where that's from and who wrote it? Because that might be really important. So if anyone wants to tell me, then please go ahead and do so in the comments. Right, the other thing I wanted to freeze frame was not about Munity, it was about Suletta. I'm still looking for it, but it was Lagrange 1 that was that Suletta's mom was assigned to. So yeah. Okay, we're back. Select Mercury, birthplace Mercury, house no data, pre-criminal record no data, PC biometric system registered. Okay, nothing interesting. Yeah. It's like all of the rules are. It says house there. It's like future space feudalism, but controlled by corporations. Basically, the end result of anarcho-capitalism, in that it just becomes feudalism. Okay, nothing too interesting that I can tell off the bat here. Alright, cool. So that's gonna do it. I think I've talked about all the things I want to talk about. Don't know why they're trying to hit betas with the Elan, and Suletta. I don't know why they're trying, but sort of knowing a little bit of what the company pulls, like, was it Sunrise? Was it something else? At the end of the series, about taking back something, I wouldn't put it past. They were. Yeah, I don't know. Anyway. Suletta and Miorine, obviously. obviously. I'm excited to see more just slice of life interactions between the two of them. Maybe have a little break after this, because this is a pretty heavy episode, where just Mioirine and Suletta just hang out. I want to see more of the three Earthians. It's also very funny that it's Spacians then Earthians in this one, and it was the opposite way in that show, in The Expanse that I watched. Well, that makes sense because this setting, space travel and space habitation, is extremely settled, and it's well developed, and in The Expanse it wasn't, if you've ever seen it. So how do I say this? So the locus of capital moved from the Earth into space, whereas it hasn't yet in The Expanse. Sort of like where the imperial core is. Yeah. Well, anyway, I'm enjoying this. I'm enjoying this a lot. This is fun, especially so far. I think Mioirine is my favorite character. I like her a lot. I like how feisty and strong-willed she is. She's great. Wow, I talked a lot about this one. Ugh. Okay. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and if you did, leave a like, comment if you have anything to say, and subscribe for more videos. I also have a Patreon and Ko-fi linked in the description if you want to support me. And with all that being said, this has been Mobile Suit Gundam, the Witch from Mercury. I've been Calypso, and I'm signing off. Have a wonderful rest of your day.